you know, wholeheartedly by myself. Again, especially being a single mum with the cost of living and everything these days, it's very hard. So once she showed me, like with the little mirror as I was laying there, the way I was laid in the dentist chair and with the mirror, I can't unsee it. High tech. Technology is insane. And I'm only 35 and I think it's insane. 39.45. So anyway, I still feel good. I feel so good. And as you can tell, I'm puffed. Then I have to get in my workout. It's probably only going to be 45 minutes long today because I want to get the kids at like 4 o'clock. I'll fill you in when I get home about the dentist, which I'm slightly a bit disappointed. Some life things, huge life thing that is happening. This is what I'm having for breakfast in the Peace and Quiet today. I picked these up from Coles the other day. I have been loving these. Like, so that's one, and they're just so nice and thin, and they go so good with like egg, bacon. I've got cottage cheese on there for the extra protein. I'm loving cottage cheese lately, and I just cooked up some bok choy randomly on the side for some greens. I feel like I eat more greens in the morning than at dinner time, like the last few years. These, highly recommend these. Delicious. I really should be editing my next vlog. That's intentionally why I come up here, but I wanted to have a little play around with changing my intro, and I use Canva for all things in YouTube. Canva is fantastic. You can do a lot like without having a membership, but I have a membership with them. I think it's like 20 a month. Anyway, it gives you access to so many cool things in Canva. So I was having a play around. I thought I wanted to personalize my intro, like to my YouTube videos, just like add some more pictures, you know, personalize it up a little bit compared to what it was like so far, even though you would have seen it when you come into this video. I really love it. I really like it. Like, I don't think it's ideal that you change up your intros and outros on your YouTube videos, because I think people come, if you've had an intro for so long and they hear it, they know like, oh, is that like one of Casey Bear's vlogs, or, you know, so-and-so's vlogs. So as much as I do like to change things up, I do know I do feel it's important to keep with the same sort of theme for your YouTube intros. However, I really feel like I want to change it up. So I'm thinking I'm going to go with this one, which anyway, you would have seen in the start of this video. But this was just like a YouTube intro template. Like, I just added my own sort of things, text to do with my vlogs. Obviously, there's a lot more that I do in my vlogs because they're so random, especially being a mum. Your vlogs do turn out to be random. I just thought I'd share this with you, what I was doing, but I did come in here to edit a little bit. I just wanted to sit, drink my coffee, just sit and edit in the peace and quiet, because usually I'm editing like if the kids are happily playing, I'll sneak off and edit, or, you know, overnight if I feel like doing it overnight. So being able to sit and not sort of have the pressure on you to quickly edit, I like that. That's a win in my opinion. So anyway, I'm going to get onto some editing now. I just wanted to share with you the YouTube intro I had made. So I'm heading to the dentist now and then my hairdresser appointment. But I was going to wear like my little sneakers that I picked up ages ago from Big W. Very inexpensive, obviously. But I had them blue socks on that I've had on since this morning when I took the kids with my joggers on, which the high socks, like the crew socks with joggers and the leggings, I'm fine with. But I was almost going to have a really lazy moment. I was just going to wear the blue socks. Isn't that like the hideousest sounding thing you've ever heard? Anyway, this is the very casual outfit. This is that Shein cute little knit that I shared in my last vlog, and just my plain etched leggings, a plain singlet. I think this might have been from Ali or something. Yeah, Ali last summer. That's me done. Going to get this hair sorted out, and I think I might get her to give me like a little bit of a cut because it is getting very long. So anyway, need to get a move on, get to the dentist, get to the hairdressers, get these appointments done, and then we can get home. I think I'm going to have when I get home like a little sit down chit chat, catch up with you all on some life things, huge life thing that is happening, not for a while, but it's happening. So now I feel confident enough to speak on it. I did mention in a few vlogs ago little bits about it, but it was still a bit up in the air and I didn't want to jinx anything, but we're pretty right to speak on it now. So when we get home, I think I'll have a chat about that with you all. Okay, so I've left my two appointments. Two appointments are done, thankfully. Anyway, obviously the hair was an enjoyable appointment. And where I go to the hairdresser, she's just lovely. And she does it like out of her house, so it's very like comfortable and just her and I. So a lovely experience. I'll fill you in when I get home about the dentist, which I'm slightly a bit disappointed with what happened at the dentist. I mean, overall my teeth are good. Like she said, the cleaning's very good. She didn't really have to do a clean. It was just a checkup because how well I cleaned them. So that was an upside, but there was a few downsides as well. Obviously it didn't happen today. I have to do them at different appointments. But yeah, anyway, I'll fill you in more on that later when we get home. So it's 2 o'clock now. I'm going to go home, grab something quickly to eat. I've got a tiny little amount of that risotto chicken thing I did, so I might eat that and then get in my workout. Need to get in my workout today. Just like my usual lower body. I might include like the sets, reps, that sort of thing for anybody following along at home. It's just like my go-to. It's not quick, but it's like a really good routine. I really swear by it. Like, I know everybody's different, but I feel it's worked for me, and I continue to see like growth. I feel it keeps me staying toned. Yeah, and you feel it, like the following days you really feel it, burn from it, so I really like that too. But anyway, my hair feels really refreshed. She did cut a little bit off it this time, but that feels good too. I really felt it needed it. So okay, so this is my very late lunch. It's 2:15 now, so it looks a mess. I know, it doesn't look appetizing at all, but this is the slow cooker chicken risotto I made on Friday. So this is the last of it, thank goodness. Anyway, although it was good, but I've been eating it since Friday. So I'm a touch over it. And I picked this French stick bread up this morning at Aldi because tomorrow night I want to do a leek and potato soup. So I picked this up obviously to have with that. And I mean, the kids will just have this chopped up, butter on it, whatever. I will too. It's a bit addictive. Anyway, so I'm just having 2 pieces with my lunch. This is, yeah, very late for lunch. Anyway, this will get me through my workout. And then we'll have that little chat that I talked about before I went to my appointments that I wanted to have with you all. Something that's sort of been happening behind the scenes that I haven't really talked much on yet until I got closer to making sure that it was full steam ahead. I didn't want to jinx myself. I'm just funny like that. So anyway, I'm going to eat this and then we'll sit down and have that chat. Then I have to get in my workout. It's probably only going to be 45 minutes long today because I want to get the kids at like 4 o'clock, really no later than 4 o'clock. So I've had lunch now. I just made my creatine drink that I usually sip on when I'm working out. However, I'm going to drink it before my workout whilst we're chatting today. It is 12:36 now. I took a bit longer eating my lunch because I absolutely love creating the thumbnails for my YouTube videos. Absolutely love it. And the editing, even though it is time consuming, as I said before. So went to the dentist. Everything was okay, like nothing major, but there was 2 past fillings because she took x-rays. There was 2 past fillings that apparently need refilling, but I don't feel like they don't hurt or anything, so it was only from the fillings that she picked up on it. She also noticed, because I'm a teeth grinder like I was years ago when Kelvin and I were together, he used to say about it, and it was many years ago. I had like a splint, like a mouth guard. Anyway, I really didn't want to. I haven't used it for years. I don't still actually own it. I don't have one. Anyway, I really didn't want to have to sleep with one of them on overnight again. So I sort of had been putting it off to her. I didn't mention to her that I'd had one in the past. Once she showed me, like with the little mirror as I was laying there. It's not something you'd pick up in photos or talking to me probably face to face, but the way I was laid in the dentist chair and with the mirror, I can't unsee it, and it's at the front of my mouth. So I'm just going, like, there's no other choice. I have to save my teeth, so I have to bite the bullet and do it, but it's not till August that I have to pay for it because it's like $700 for the split, the mouth guard that they make up from your teeth. But she said they do it like digitally now. So anyway, high tech. Technology is insane. And I'm only 35 and I think it's insane. Anyway, she also said like they're sort of sensitive. Like I was saying to her how they're sensitive when I have cold stuff. Although I have whitened my teeth with stuff from the dentist before, but not in like 2 months. So I thought, should it still be that sensitive? Like when I have cold fruit and stuff? And she said the weather will do that too. Like as opposed to when it's warm weather, you'll notice cold things in your mouth more. However, she did recommend me using a sensitive toothpaste, which I do, like my whitening toothpaste, which I at last shop because they're on sale, I bought 2. So anyway, she sold me this, which she said you can't get from like supermarkets. It's either from the dentist or from the chemist. She wants me to give that a go. Yeah, so I was a bit devastated about the whole mouthguard splint re-needing, but anyway, it is what it is. And because it's at the side here, she showed me that these are sort of shaved down a bit more to this side. So, and I'm a big teeth person. I'll look at your teeth, you know, like in a not weird way. I will notice teeth. I've got to do what it takes to save them, especially being at the front. But it was a huge win because she said my teeth brushing was good. Like she didn't have to do the usual clean because she said it'd just be a waste of time because they were great. So that's an upside. Huge downsides as well. So anyway, and also in the other news I'd been wanting to talk to you about, I have to really say this quickly, which I'm not good, I feel, on my vlogs talking quickly and getting out things quickly in a timely manner, but I'm going to try and do this in a timely manner because I need to get that workout done. So as you know, I'm renting. Me and the kids are renting at the moment. Anyway, it was just by sheer luck. I emailed these people on realestate.com. This was a month or so ago, and I got onto like a new estate near us. And so I'm going, like, I obviously want to be real and raw and open with my subscribers on YouTube because I feel that's how you build a real solid community, by being vulnerable and open and honest. But obviously there's things for privacy reasons that I'm not going to disclose on YouTube because anybody can see these videos. So I will like say bits, but obviously I never say like streets, suburbs, addresses, anything like that. This is something I'm super excited about, so I have to share it with all of you, and especially those of you that have been following along from the start. It's been a journey. So this is too exciting not to share. So I got onto this realestate.com, and he got me onto this. So it's a new build, it's an off the plan build, and obviously you're going to come along for the whole process with me, the whole journey. I'm going to vlog bits, of course, because I vlog everything, but I'm just so super excited. So this won't be happening till next year. Like I've got March in my head. Like I haven't got a set date. They say like 12 months because I've placed the 5% deposit. The underground pipes are done. The slab should be done this week or next. So like I can see it coming together. So that's why I'm now opening up, because surely nothing can jinx me on this new venture that I'm so excited to be on. Me and the kids, just me and the kids doing this alone and being able to have something again that is just mine and the kids, but something I've done wholeheartedly by myself. Again, especially being a single mum with the cost of living and everything these days, it's very hard. So I feel this is a huge achievement for me, and I'm just, yeah, so grateful to be able to be in this position to be able to do this again and get out of renting. Like I've said before, we love this house. There's nothing wrong with this home. It's been a safe, comfortable home for us. But yeah, it's just that wanting to get something again of my own. So I'm super excited to be in place of my own, where, yeah, me and the kids can just live out the next chapters, ventures. But like I said, years are going to come along. There's not much more to really say on it at this point in time. But yeah, obviously when I can take photos, if they allow me to do that, I will take photos, videos, that sort of thing. And then when I'm actually in the house, I thought, because the builder's not a known builder around here where I live, they're more a Sydney builder. However, they are coming up here heavy and strong. So before you know it, people around here will know the name. But for now, they're just still a Sydney sort of more based builder. But I thought I would also, when I'm in the house, like do like a documented vlog of like my experience with this builder, because when I YouTube this builder, there wasn't much on them. So I thought for people wanting to build with this builder, I could make a video that gives you an insight of my experience, even though each and every one of our experiences are different. I just thought if I could vlog and document my experience with this builder, that could be some help to at least one person, because I'm sure this builder is going to be a big name in time. But yeah, they seem to be very busy, like with a lot of projects going on. So, but they seem to be getting onto mine. I just pray there's not a whole chunk of rain to come again like we had a while ago, because that would just put it way behind. But yeah, so it's all falling into place slowly but surely. I can see like I've got something to set my sights on, something to look forward to, which I think is really nice. Really nice to have that in life, something in life to be holding on to, looking forward to, excited for. But yeah, so that's a little update. Like I said, wasn't too in depth, but that's pretty much where it's at now. Obviously, as it progresses and all of that, I just can't wait to restyle a house again, because as you know, I love like home decor. I love styling. I just love everything home thing. On Instagram, I'm always looking at decor, you know, room styling things, furniture, just love it. I didn't even intentionally set out to do a vlog today. It was sort of just last minute. I was like, why not? I'll just do another one, because I really like to have them in the pipeline to edit. So I'm prepared each week. At the moment, it's once a week. It has been once a week for quite a while, but I feel like I've been consistent lately and really sticking to uploading a video at least once a week, which is good. That's a huge achievement for me. So anyway, let's get in my workout. I know I'm going to feel amazing after this and go get the kids. Now first up we have the overhead press using my bar here. Now I love doing these. I find that they tone obviously my shoulders hugely, and also my back, like it hits my back as well. So I love them. I'd be lucky to, the first 2 sets I can probably push through to 8 to 10, but then on the 3rd and 4th sets it gets a bit 5, 6. I just push as hard as I can, like literally push myself. And secondly, we have the Bulgarian split squats. Now you either love these or hate these, and I really honestly love these. I know people are going to think I'm just crazy for loving these. They're hard, don't get me wrong, they're hard especially if you're holding a decent amount of weight in that opposite hand. They are hard. And my ab set for each of my workouts will differ. Today I'm doing these ones, as you can see, and I really like these. I feel the burn in my abs, but like I mentioned, I'm not really an ab person. It's just I like to chuck in a few different ab exercises every day that I work out. So whether I'm doing like arms, glutes, lower body stuff, I'll throw in a few sets of abs. And another arm exercise is these seated overhead presses with the dumbbells. I really love these too, and reckon these really shape your shoulder. Absolutely obsessed with doing them. So they're just like seated as opposed to standing, holding the long bar. And then up lastly we have the hip thrust. Now the hip thrust is another one that has definitely, I reckon, helped grow my glutes by adding this one in. And even if on a lot of days I'm just doing the Bulgarian split squats and hip thrusts, I still feel the burn. So I usually aim for obviously 4 sets of 12 of the hip thrust as well. And the weight on my hip thrust bar is about 50 plus the bar itself. So I find that really challenging. Like, and again, I feel the burn. After this, the burn is amazing. Okay, so that's the workout done. Now, those with the overhead presses with the bar, I tend to I start off with a number of reps in my head, and then after like the first second, it's just whatever I can physically keep pushing to do without sort of like injuring myself. But I really try and push myself. And on the overhead presses sitting here, they're my favorite. Like, they're my absolute favorite, and like Arnold presses, they're my absolute favorite to do for my shoulders, and the overhead presses with the long bar as well. But I do love these seated ones. However, so that was about 40 minutes, 39:45. So anyway, I still feel good. I feel so good. And as you can tell, I'm puffed. That says it was a good workout. Like, I just, obviously towards the end of doing, like, I was struggling with these seated overheads. Like my arms, shoulders were burning. And then I did do a sneaky, which I didn't film it, but I did do a sneaky, just 2 sets of bicep curls with the 10. So that weight, I've had that weight for the Bulgarian squats for quite some time now, but I still struggle. So I'm going to keep that weight. Like, I don't want to go any heavier with my weight, but I'll just increase my sets. At the moment, it's really pushing to get 8 with that. 8 doing 4 or 5 sets. So 8 reps doing 4 or 5 sets, holding that weight, which I'll put the Bulgarian weight on the screen here, because I can't work it out right now. That's quite intense. And then sometimes towards the end of my set, I go to use my opposite leg, sometimes for a break, like to rest on, which I know is not ideal, but it's just physically, like, I feel like sometimes I'm not going to get it back up. So anyway, I feel it's all about, and this is like, as you know, if you've been a long time subscriber or even following me on Instagram, you know all I've done is workouts at home. And I feel like I could be in obviously much better shape. Like, there's always progress, but I mean, I'm just maintaining. Like, I'm just at maintain stage at the moment, because the season I'm in, obviously with the 2 young kids, the only break I really get is Mondays, which I don't want to sound selfish in that, because I'm like, you know, it is what it is, and I get through. I'd rather have like the kids around me, and just, I really survive from that Monday. Really, it gets me through. As long as I can just do like a bit of vlogging, my workout, my appointments, and I'm good. I'm good to go another week till the Monday comes around. But yeah, so that was a little bit of an insight and a bit more detail to my actual workouts. Obviously, I might do different ab workouts. I'm not huge on doing ab workouts, I will admit. I would rather have defined, sculpted arms than abs. Like, I feel like I'm over that ab stage. Like, I'm 35, so I'm over the ab stage. I want to feel good in a singlet, because in summer I live in singlets. Like, just be thick but not muscular, like manly muscular. I want to be thick and strong, most of all. Like, I'm not going for any world record or anything. I just want to stay like mentally strong, most importantly mentally strong, and then obviously just strong to be able, like, when I ever become a grandmother, I want to be able to chase the kids around. I want to be able to, you know, get involved with them and play with them and get down and up off the ground, that sort of thing. That's my main aim to keeping my fitness routine going, even though, yeah, it's not as much as I'd like it to be at the minute, but I know in time that will come, and when the kids get older, I'll have heaps more time on my hands and heaps more time to work out. That's just what I hold on to, but at the moment I'm riding with this, and this is working for me, and I'm getting some movement in for my mental health, my overall longevity and health, and it's keeping me mobile. So that's that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. I'm going to sign out now and wish you all a wonderful week, whenever it is you're watching this, or a weekend. But yeah, thank you all very much for being here again, showing up for another vlog, spending the day with me. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because it means the world to me. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave me your comments down below. See you all in the next one. Bye for now.